Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. In this video, we'll discuss the first problem of Leetcode Weekly Contest 318. It's an easy level problem. I also feel the same. So the problem name is apply operations to an array. So you are given a zero indexed array nums of size n consisting of non-negative integers. You need to apply n minus 1 operations to this array where in the ith operation, what do? You will apply the following on the ith element. And what is that operation? If nums of I equals nums of I plus 1, then multiply nums of I by 2 and set nums of I plus 1 to 0. Okay. Otherwise, you skip this operation. Right. After performing all the operations, shift all the zeros to the end of the array. Like for example, 102.001 becomes 121.000. Okay. What you have done? You have moved these three zeros to the end of the array. Return the resulting array. Note that the operations are applied sequentially and not at once. Okay. Now, actually, this is sort of a, I would say, relatively complex problem statement. Why? Because it says you have to apply n minus 1 operations, and in every operation you pick up the ith element and all that, right? So just see, this is my element, right? It's 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 0, right? So obviously I'll be able to perform at most n minus 1 operations because at every point of time I'm selecting two consecutive elements, right? So for n elements, I'll have to select n minus 1 elements, n minus 1 operations. So this thing is removed, right? Now what do? You compare these two, you compare these two, you compare these two, you compare these two, you compare these two. So that means the things that are mentioned in the problem to increase the complexity are something that we can skip, right? The only thing that we do is, while comparing adjacent elements, I just have to take care of this condition that if two adjacent elements are equal, then I multiply the first one and make the second one as 0. Okay. So here what I'll do, we start reversing. Just see, are these two equal? No. What about these two? Are these two equal? Yes. So it becomes 1, 4, 0. Okay. This is my array. I do it in place. I do not take any extra space, right? Now, are these two equal? No. Are these two equal? Yes. So it becomes 2. It becomes 0. Okay. And similarly, are these two equal? So even if you perform the operation, nothing will happen. You multiply it by 2, you make it 0, nothing will happen. So 140,200. So that becomes 142,000. Right? Simple stuff. Similarly, 0 and 1. Right? In this case, you do not perform any operation. And finally, you put all the zeros here. So it becomes 10. So I would say it's an implementation based problem, nothing fancy to be discussed here. Just see what I've done. I've calculated the size of the array that I have, and just see, I performed n minus 1 operations because that is the number of operations at max that I can perform, right? So if the current element and the next element is equal, I multiply the current element and make the next element as 0, right? Finally, I take an answer array because I need to return it. K equals to 0 because I need to keep an index that at which position am I putting the current element, right? So if nums of I is not equals to 0, okay, then answer k plus plus equals to nums of I because the remaining elements will be 0. If you're not clear with this, let me explain you. Suppose my array is 1, 2, 0, 4, okay, and I want to make it 1, 2, 4, 0. So this is my answer array. This is my nums. So initially k equals to 0 because I want to insert my answer at the kth index. Okay. So I come here, k equals to 0, I put my answer. I come here, I put my answer. I come here, I see, okay, it is not equal, it is equals to 0. So I do not put my answer, I do not put the current element at the kth point. K remains the same. Then I come here and I put it at the kth position. Just see, that is what, if nums of I is not equal to 0, you do it, right? And finally you return your answer, right? So yeah, that's it for this problem. Do support this video if you find it useful by giving up a thumbs up. Do subscribe to the channel. In case you have any queries, do mention that into the comments. I'll be more than happy to revert on each one of them. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.